Hey guys, welcome back. I know it's been a while. I've been working on some cool projects, but today we're gonna draw this amazing Mitsubishi 3000 GT. As usual, I'm going to provide a reference photo of the car. Here it is. You can make a screenshot. You can make your own grid, or if you want with the grid, there you go. You can use that. Shout out to Jose, alias Slow-Mitsu, who was kind enough to send me this picture. Go and check his Instagram out, give him a follow. All right, so this one is gonna be a longer one, 8 episodes. I hope you're ready for that. By the way, if you don't know how to do the outlines, I'm gonna link down below a video of mine where I actually explain how to do the outlines for the drawings. And also I'm going to make a list of the tools I've used, all the markers I've used for this drawing especially, so you can check them out and order them online. Alright, if you have everything you need, all you need to do is just get a paper and start drawing. Okay, I usually start with the black and dark parts of the cars. Usually the bottom, shadows, tires, all that, and then start coloring as the actual color. A lot of people do the bodywork first and then they do the little, bits and bobs, but I'm gonna start because also the black gives you the darkest shade, and then this is how I can compare what I see on the picture, the reference photo, and my drawing. So I like to do the shadows and the tires first. Sometimes I leave the wheels for the last time, which actually I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do the tires and the shadows, and then we're gonna jump on anything else, and the last video will be about the wheels, because that time you might be warmed up to do that. If you try that challenging, if you find it challenging, then we need to warm up first with the other parts of the cars. You can always ask AI to create a different wheel for that. So, but if you want to learn, then we're gonna do this. So, because I'm left-handed, so I'm gonna start from the right. Not always do that, but I better do that. But I assume you guys mostly right-handed. Right-handed. Did I say left-hand driver? Oh, I don't know. It's getting late now. So I just use the fine liner to kind of. It's very thin one. It's a 0.3, the 003 one. I just like to make it, like separate the things, like the shadow and the bodywork. I don't want to press down too much because I don't want to damage the paper. Just just a touch basically. So in the first episode we're gonna do that one. It depends how much it will take me. Probably not much. I might do other things as well, maybe this window here, but I'm trying to aim 1 hour per episode, and it should be about 6 episodes in the end, but I don't want to say anything because I just started this, so we'll see how it goes. It seems like you guys don't mind if the episodes, well, like multiple episodes, but you don't want the episodes more longer than 1 hour. So that's what I'm trying to do. Aim the limit to 1 hour plus. So I've got the timer here, and it shows exactly how much time we been doing this. Yeah, the wheels are quite challenging, not the hardest wheels I've done, that's for sure. The bodywork can be a bit challenging, but if you use the right colors, then you should be fine, or close to the, you know, the right ones. I'm always trying to find pictures that you guys could follow easily, and also we can make these pictures within 6 to 8 hours, because usually I spend more than 10 hours on my pictures, what I do, but some of them are very detailed, and yeah, I don't do videos about those cars. Maybe one day I might do even more detailed and more advanced cars, if you guys want it. But I think, well, 6-7 episode is long enough. A 6-7 episode car is really something that just a few people want to watch all the way through, and I know there's a good couple of people, actually, more than that, they watch all the way through it, and then I get all these messages, questions, and comments about those videos, and I really like, but the reason I'm doing that is this, that I want to teach people, and it's actually quite nice to see that people are interested in it and they really want to learn, and I really hope the people can learn things from me. So I'm still learning. I always find out, like I find solutions for a couple of things, how to make it nicer. It's not always pretty like straightforward thing, because if you see me drawing a car, I do the car for the very first time as well, so it's nothing like I practiced a lot. Every car I do it for the very first time, and sometimes I make mistakes, and sometimes I make, you know, decisions to draw something with the technique or the color, and sometimes I realize, well, it's not the color I need to use, or I need to use something else as well to make it as realistic as possible, or as close as possible to the reference photo. For me, I like to do everything on what's on the reference photo, because if I can nail it, what's on the picture, then I'm, you know, I feel like accomplished. Sometimes I modify things, or I don't draw things that they don't look good, especially with reflections that it shouldn't be there, or just ugly. I don't usually modify them, but when I do, then, you know, I change a few things. So yeah, I'm oops, gotta move away. So yeah, use the fine liner if you want, or just use pencil. Okay, let's start coloring it. Coloring. So the tire is definitely not completely dark black. It's something like a very dark gray. So I'm gonna use the number 7 ice gray. This picture is quite easy because you can't see that the tire threads and nothing else really. Just it's very darkish picture. And then from here it's pretty much black. So you can always use black pencils to do the fading or shading, sorry. And I use fine liner to fill up the little gaps. Oh, this one is drying out. Yes. Let's throw it away in a minute. Usually tell people not to open these above the picture because it can be a little leak or something and it all ends up, you know, on the picture, unwanted places that you can't fix. So I always tell people to open, especially when they're new. They could be full of ink and then you never know. Not just this brand, it's everything. And then just move away, put your hands away and open. It's a good habit to have. I learned the hard way. So I had a couple of drips and because I kept forgetting, and now I don't forget anymore. Yeah, I'm trying to do it as slow as possible. Obviously I want to finish it in time, but I hope you guys can follow me. It's not difficult or fast for you. You can pretty much do, you don't have to pause my videos. You can watch it basically real time and do it with me. As I mentioned, that these videos made for you guys, so whatever comment you have, if you want to ask me to do something or not to do anything, you know, just let me know, because these videos are for you. So if I'm too fast, let me know. If I'm too slow, let me know and I'll speed up. But to be honest with you, we have all the time in the world. So for good things, you need time to create. think my tire got a bit thicker, thicker than the one on the picture. Yeah, it's all good. Oh yes, sorry, I need to do the outside of the outside line of the rim. It separates the tire from the wheel. Yeah, double, triple check before you draw the line. I never realized the this 3000 GT's got a very bent door or like side skirts. Never realized that. So yeah, the tire, and you can't really see through the whole thing, but actually before we do anything, I want to do the shadow, because if I start the shadow, then we can get darker and darker. So let's try with number 3. Kind of like like this. And then number 4, we can actually jump onto number 5 as well. So this is where it gets this line is where it gets really dark. So somewhere here. So let's mix these two together, number 3 and 4. And then we grab the number 5. You can actually use cool gray here as well. I think the tarmac has got a little warmth shade to it. Where's number 7? So see, yeah, number 7. And from here, it's pretty much black. number 4. Okay, back to black. Okay, let's draw this line again, or better, because I can't really see at the moment. So this is where the tire starts, kind of, yeah. Yeah, my outline is here somewhere, but I'll double check again. You might ask, can I use a fine liner? Yeah, of course you can. You probably better do that. Anyway, let's. If I see the black, I can adjust it better. What I'm trying to do here is I'm gonna use just one layer of black here on the tire, and behind it I'm gonna use multiple 2-3 layers of the black, so it gets a bit darker. Okay, so I think I went over the line here, but it's fine, leave it as it is. It looks pretty much white, so we're gonna do the lip, outside lip, then we're gonna use some white gel pen. So yeah, it's just a little mistake here. I'm not sure even if you can see it. Yeah, just leave it. Well, I mean, I leave it and I'll deal with it later. Don't make the mistake. If you did the mistake, same mistakes, that's fine. You can always, not always, but most of the time, you can fix them. So this is the angle when it helps when you are right-handed, like this. I think I use black pencil instead of the fine liner here. I keep talking about that kind of black marker. It's called something 9000, whatever. It's just super dark. You don't have to do. You have to do only one layer, and it's dark enough. And this one I usually use a little bit more. I think it's just the paper. The paper absorbs a lot of ink. but I like, yeah, I use the 250G paper. I like this because I know it probably, you know, gets a lot of ink in, and then you have to use probably more ink, but I'm not sure. I haven't really tried anything else. I tried a 180 GSM paper, wood papers, and then this one is a 251, which is thicker, but I like when the paper's got thickness, like kind of weight to it. And yeah, it's good because usually I trace the outlines, especially nowadays, to save time, and then I can still see through it most of the time. I still have to adjust it when I do the outlines. I still, you know, spend time to adjust all the lines because I can't see all the things on that, but mostly the main lines that I can clearly see it. So right. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can see the difference, but I can see, yeah, you might be. See that this is a darker, the inside of the wheel drum. It's much darker than, yeah, and all that. So yeah. Honestly, that really hurts my eyes. I have to fix this. Alright, that's fine. It's all good. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, I think it's an easy one. The tires and other things. you want, you can use maybe just ice gray 0 here to make it even smoother. Yeah, why not? Yeah, all good. Okay, number 3. Gonna keep going here. Try to, if you can't, well, actually we can't see it. Try to follow the shape of the car. What you see here is pretty good. You can see the shadow of the tire, how it looks like. So we're gonna do that. Should I go? Just gonna go from here. Okay, number 0. Number 3, number 4 is here. Hold on. Let's go with number 3 here. Yeah, number 4. Oh, it's drying out. Do you have another one? Oh yeah, I do. Actually, I'm gonna throw it away because I keep putting back, and this is the one that's getting a bit, you know, dried out. Actually, I don't need to use that much because it's gonna get darker and darker. Free. Let's jump in. Actually, we don't need 5 straight away. Number 7. This one started to dry out. When my markers dry out, they usually do in the same time. I'm pretty sure I have some spare ones in the drawer. Okay, keep going, keep going. Okay, that's actually number 5. Back to number 4. And back to 3 again. Drop the French curve, no problem. Okay. Let's see this. Okay. I need to get it a bit darker, probably number 5. Yeah. Seven. Ooh. Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. It's gonna be dark anyway. Number 3. Sorry. Okay, so we're gonna pretty much use number 7 here and black. Just because of the that little reflection. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. You can just go full black. Okay, now it's 42 minutes. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. I'm gonna be under an hour probably. Sorry, I haven't finished that yet. Oh, you know what? Let's finish this. The tire. Oopsie. Okay, I touched the corner of the bumper here, so but I can always kind of, not always, yeah, I can always make sure that, you know, there's always a solution, some kind of solution that helps me out a bit, but we're gonna use red on that one. So if I start doing the red on the corner, it should agitate the black and make it a bit better. So I'm not too worried about that. Or because it's so tiny, you can go over a bit of white Japan and use red after that. So it won't be perfect, but it probably won't be noticeable either. Should be using the other side. Nice and precise. Oh, there's a little like something in here. I think it can get a bit darker here. It's a bit. Let's try with number 5. To be honest with you, number 3 is not dark enough. Number 7 and black. Number 4. Just want to fix this corner, and that's 50 minutes now. Yeah, we're doing well. Okay, a little bit more black. I can see where I use the black a bit more often in the end. So I need at least 2 layers when it dries out, and do it again. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy. Kind of separate it. Right. Yeah, this will separate it. If you want to make it, you know, visible, these lines, you can use white pencil, just a little touch. You can make things separated. All right. Haha, nice, lovely. Okay, I think that's it for today, guys. First video, we managed to do the shadows and the tires. Yeah, I can't see anything written here, so yeah, just leave it as it is. Just easier for us, really. Just make sure the lines are quite good, you know, they matching with the inner. This one might be a bit, need to kind of get a bit closer to the center. That's just a nicer curve here, yeah. Okay, guys, see you in the next video.